Hello and welcome to round 8 of the 2018 Formula Virtual World Championship here from Spielberg, Austria. My name is Brad Downton and I'll be joined today by Harry Westwood.
Hello.
Today then the drivers will tackle 71 laps of this 307.146 kilometre circuit. Lars van Snelheid was the winner last time out when we returned to this track for the first time in 3 years. He also holds the lap record. The weather, however, could play a factor here today. It's very overcast, dry at the moment, but rain is forecast for later in the race. Let's see how they line up though for the 2018 Austrian V-Prix. It's Enrique Ruiz on pole position, he starts on the medium tyres. Nathaniel Powers is alongside, also on the mediums after that horrific crash here last season. Row 2 is comprised of Puccio Giordano, who also starts on the mediums, and Adrian Simon, who is the highest driver on the grid, going on the soft tyre. Row 3 consists of Klaas van Snelheid and Al Arkanga, the two standout rookies from 2017, Klaas being the defending race winner. Both of those drivers from the third row start on the softs. Row 4, Jean Matson for Ingram, also on the soft tyre, and a strong qualifying from Ryota Yoshida in 8th, he also goes on the softs. Completing the top 10 then, in 9th we have James Vasquez. Vasquez on the super soft tyre, an interesting choice there for the Ingram driver, and in 10th Will Hoskins, he goes on the hards, so a real mix on the 5th row. Timo Kinnaman and Carson Davenport are on row 6. Kinnaman is on the soft tyres for Holmqvist. Davenport, like Vasquez, is on the super softs. Wagner and Halverson make up row 7. Both of them will start on the soft tyre here in Austria for Lopez and North Star respectively. On row 8 in 15th we have Sergio Alvarez. Alvarez is on the soft tyre. Judson Sykes alongside him, only 2 places behind his teammate this time, vast improvement. He is on the softs as well. 17th and 18th making up row 9 we have Olin Inman, the Franklin driver, massively disappointed in qualifying. He starts on the hard tyre, could find it difficult to break through early on. Osberg is alongside him, he is on the softs. Completing the top 20, Finn Schneider and Jules Simon. We've got a bit of a mix at the back of the grid due to some penalties. Schneider starts on the softs, Simon is on the mediums. 21st then as the slowest qualifier was Felix Bayer, he goes on the softs as well. Behind him Sebastian Vauquelin, he starts on the softs thanks to a 10th place grid penalty following the incident last time out that we'll get to later in the race. And on the back row the 2 firsts, Alexander Zolia and Felix Perez, both excluded from qualifying for the team not submitting a strategy on time, and they are both on the hard tyres. So as we go down to the grid then, we have Enrique Ruiz on the left on pole position, Nathaniel Powers second on the right. We look from the back of the grid then, the lights go out now and we're racing in Austria. It's a great start from Ruiz, pulled straight across to cover Powers. As we now cut to the front view then, Ruiz is comfortably leading turn 1, but Powers round the outside of the Brazilian. Is he going to take this? He's got a nose ahead as they head on the run up to turn 2. Nathaniel Powers and Enrique Ruiz then, wheel to wheel for the lead of the Austrian V-Prix as they're on the run to turn 2. The drivers fan out behind them, Giordano and Simon side by side for third. Powers on the outside line still, round turn 2 then for the lead alongside Enrique Ruiz. Ruiz just holding on though, but Powers is still there. Is he going to slot in behind him or is he going to try again? He's going to try again. He's still on the outside line. Adrian Simon is with them as well. Powers goes for the outside. Simon goes with him, but he can't quite make it. And Ruiz finally then from pole position takes the lead.
That was some really tense stuff between the former teammates there. Powers was doing really well to keep his nose in there. Simon did well to move himself up into 3rd position ahead of Giordano off the line and went very defensive into turn 2. Nearly actually went sliding straight into the back of Enrique Ruiz. I think he locked up a bit under braking, but yes, some great racing off the start. And I think that might be Kinnaman without a front wing. I don't know if I might have just missed it.
I'm just taking a breather a second. So Ruiz leads then at the end of that opening lap that he spent the vast majority side by side with Powers. There is indeed a Holmqvist in the pits, and it is Timo Kinnaman.
Oh, I was right, yes.
Yeah, nicely guessed.
It wasn't a guess, I saw it on the screen.
It's always a guess.
Your face is a guess. So yeah, that's devastating for the Finn. That's pretty much going to put him out of contention for the points, unless the weather comes into play.
Yeah, and falls at exactly the right time. We are I mean, from that onboard shot, it doesn't look particularly dark here, but I can assure you, it really, really is. And the weather is forecast to hit about halfway through this race. Is this not going to be a collision with his teammate, is it? Nope. No, it's going to be a collision with the Phoenix. And that, well, yeah, that was silly from Kinnaman.
It's a rare mistake from Timo Kinnaman. Maybe he's...
Whoa, look at that start from Carson Davenport.
Oh, wow.
He's in 8th.
Enough of the start to make Bradley's voice turn into a lady's.
It was a bit high, wasn't it?
Just a smidgen, my G. Where did he start?
He was 12th on the grid.
Fucking hell. Oh, I mean, gosh.
Gosh, golly.
I saved that one.
Yeah, I don't think you did.
Working on building a gap. Obviously, he's got the fast starting Simon behind him on the soft tyres, those as well. So he's going to be looking to get past Powers and past Ruiz as soon as possible. Kanga
jumped class as well at the start. He's up to 5th.
Ooh.
So both DS Mathershaw drivers gaining places off the start.
It'll be good to see what Kanga can do from a much better grid position this time out. Obviously, winning last time's he won when we were last racing.
He did just a week ago in Jerez in Spain. As Yoshida and Vasquez, that was close because I nearly called them Yashkez and Boshida, which is just a mouthful. Go wheel to wheel for 9th place, and it's the Ingram driver who remains on top.
Yeah, and here we've got a nice shot of
who? There we go.
You know what? I don't know. I'm just trying to get words out of my mouth, man. A nice shot of Elroy Wagner in that pink one-off Lopez car, and well, it's for a great cause.
Yeah, it certainly is. Obviously, Lopez this weekend running the white and pink livery for breast cancer awareness. I mean, it's fantastic. You know, I don't know what else you can say really.
Yeah, no.
Stunning looking car as well. Has to be said.
That actually looks pretty nice.
Works really well.
So riding on board with Adrian Simon. Oh, we're seeing. I think Inman has just put a move on Sergio Alvarez as Timo Kinnaman sets the fastest lap of the race. So that clean air is really working for him.
Yeah, that's no great surprise, is it?
Well, I mean, Ruiz has got clean air and he's out front.
Yeah, but Kinnaman's also on fresher tyres.
By like 1 lap.
And softs, as opposed to Ruiz's mediums.
Good point. Obviously, Ruiz and Kinnaman, I believe we will be seeing them team up at Franklin.
Yeah, we haven't had official confirmation of that yet.
I believe
it's widely reported in the paddock.
Yes, it's highly rumoured that it's going to happen. I believe this is just we've all been there. The case of finalising the minute details of contracts, etc., etc. But if it does surely go through, what do you make of that matchup?
Do you know? I don't know. There you go. That's my honest answer.
Okay. To be honest, obviously it's no secret that I highly rate Kinnaman. He is my favourite driver on the grid. But he's faced off against the likes of Powers for 2 races, Hoskins for probably a couple of seasons now. He's really been about, but he's never been paired up against a teammate of Ruiz's caliber for an entire season. So
I think that's probably because there isn't really anyone of Ruiz's caliber, if we're being honest.
Except for maybe Simon and Powers. No, you're right. But even then, I wouldn't quite say that I'd say Ruiz is probably the best on the grid. So it'd be interesting to see how he adjusts to the new challenge. But quite frankly, I reckon if it's like a multi-season thing, then Ruiz will have the beating of Kinnaman in the first year while he finds his feet in the team. But it's going to be exciting to watch. I think it will be close.
So, I think it's interesting because this year, although he's been close to Hoskins, at Holmquist. I don't think Kinnaman's really outperformed him at all.
No, I would definitely agree with that statement, which is odd because, well, he came off the back of a very strong season at Westwood last year, so...
He did, but in a season, let's not forget, where on more than a number of occasions he was matched by Finn Schneider, who was a rookie.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah, I think Kinnaman's got something to prove now, to be honest, at Franklin. And I think he could be in for a really, really tough ride.
Well, he's one of those drivers we've been saying for a while that we'd love to see what would happen if we put him in a front-running car. And he's got that chance now, so he's really only going to... well, yeah, I'm going with this in like a hypothetical. Do you know what?
Got ya.
I will like backhand you into the sun.
I mean, what sun? Dark as anything here. As Vasquez then up the inside of his teammate Matson into turn 2, and that very much looked like Matson moved out of the way. No surprise, Vasquez is on for the Super Softs.
Yeah, good old Gene Matson.
He might lose another place here then. Yoshida down the inside as well. Can Matson hold on around the outside? He can't. Nope. No. Yoshida is through into 8th, and he's Davenport going to nick this as well, make it even worse for Matson. He is.
Oh, so Matson just moving aside for his teammate there has cost him not 1, not 2, but 3 places, and he is not going to be happy about that.
Interesting that Davenport running on the Super Softs, yet dropped from 8th back down to 10th.
He is also in a Phoenix, Bradley. He's going up against Ingrams. He's going up against
Ocelots, who have won a race, and Ingrams, who have scored a podium. Yeah, have won.
Yeah, and the only drivers in front of them are Franklin's, Downtons, and...
He kind of needed the rain to fall as soon as the race started, didn't he?
Yeah. just a little bit. RES... I don't know. I thought I was reading something, but it was on a different screen.
Yeah. So, top 3 then, running absolute nose to tail. Giordano isn't too far behind either, leading the train of Kanga, Klassmann, Schnellheid. And,
Kanga, Klassmann, Schnellheid.
Sorry.
Don't worry, carry on.
Okay. With Vasquez closing in on that trio as well now.
Yeah, Vasquez looking... pretty strong in this mid-phase of the first stint. Now that the drivers have started to space out a little bit, he's looking pretty confident in this car, and it would be really nice to see him challenge the top 6, but it would be hard for him to do so.
Yeah, even on quicker tyres.
Yes, you just couldn't remember the compounds, could you?
I couldn't. No, I could. He's on Super Soft.
Yes, he is.
And he sets the fastest lap.
Oh, James. And he's caught the... Oh, he's right on the back of...
yeah, he's already with Class. Oh, Yoshida's done it now.
So, maybe...
now, that's interesting, because Yoshida is not on the Super Softs.
Right, we've got Simon really close to Powers this lap. I wonder if he's going to try and square up and move into turn 4.
Yeah, they've all really, really closed up, haven't they? They are getting closer. Look at the timing screen. Powers within 3/10. Simon within 3/10 as well.
Giordano within 6, and then again Kanga within 3/10. Class within 6/10. It's when you've got about 6 seconds covering the top 10. That is a very, very close start to the race. Yes, it's a short race. It's a short lap, but even so,
it is a short lap. But it's I'll be honest, it's one I'm rather fond of.
Really? This track?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yes, I rather like the Red Bull Ring.
I rather like the Red Bull Ring when I'm driving around it in a go-kart.
I don't know. I think it's different. It's something different on the calendar. Short, sharp, snappy circuit, and it works well. It always gives us good racing.
I mean,
well, you can be wrong.
I can't fault that it often produces interesting races. but to drive, it is just draining. You just feel like by the time you've seen one corner, within about 30 seconds, you're at the same corner again. It's just ridiculously short.
Well, that's because you are, basically.
Yeah, that's my point. It's the thing with obviously short circuits as well, like this, is that the drivers very quickly figure out their most comfortable lines, and so the pace between different cars tends to even out pretty early on.
Yeah, that's
as opposed
very
to some of
true.
the longer circuit, especially in changeable conditions as well.
Yeah, well, we shall see. I don't think we're too far away from those changeable conditions now. As you say, it is getting increasingly dark here in Austria. In fact, I think I might have to put a light on in a second.
I was wondering when you were going to make that joke. But you did know that we didn't have to be sat in the dark the whole time for you to make it. You could have just told the audience that we were.
Yeah, but that's no fun. Is Simon then right up with Nathaniel Powers now as the top? I mean, that's incredible. The top 7 are basically within 3 seconds.
Nope, the top 7 are within 3 seconds.
Even better. Now the top 8 are within 3 seconds. Oh, that's
Alvarez making a move. Or...
Yeah, that's Alvarez has got Wagner.
On the harder tyres as well. No, they're on the same tyres.
Or are they?
Yes, they are. I can see with my eyes. I'm not like you. I don't need glasses.
I mean, well, that was rude.
That was a rude, was it? Just a single rude.
Yep, just a single rude.
Oh, well, you can go cry to your mama. Davenport has lost a lot of ground to Vita Man.
Here we go then. So this is Alvarez. Beautiful move there, up the inside of turn 2, easy as you like.
Yeah, nice and clean, textbook move. Would have been quite difficult to pull off as well. Obviously, would have been under pressure from Ostberg behind, but had the bravery and kept his head cool and, well, yeah, took the position. As we ride on board with Adrian Simon, he'll be looking to do something similar, as I think Yoshida has just passed Vasquez for 7th.
Yeah. Where has that come from?
That's another tidy little move up the inside, down into turn 3.
Also, slightly further down the order, Inman is up to 12th. So, started 17th after a really quite disappointing qualifying session. And despite running on the hard tyres, he's already made up 5 places. Solid effort from the Monegasque.
Yeah, it's okay.
I mean, admittedly, he's in one of the best cars on the grid, but even so.
Another one to watch is Kinnaman. He's already caught right up to the back of the 2 first cars.
I mean,
pretty
yeah,
much.
if you class 5 seconds behind right up to the back of, absolutely.
Well, when you consider that he was about 30 seconds off of them about 10 laps ago.
Oh, Vasquez pits from 8th place then on the super soft tyres. Davenport follows him in, so they've managed 12 laps.
Yikes, so that's going to be Bradley Dumas.
5.
That's going to be 5. Well, cheers for your input, Bradders, as ever.
Well, it is going to be 5.
It is, yeah, it's a 5-stopper.
I mean, it's not going to be 5 because it's going to rain at some point, because you can see by how dark it now looks.
Bradley, yeah, you're right.
I meant outside, not in here.
I was going to say, you already used the joke like 2 minutes ago. Like, chill out. Jesus, man.
I would use that joke to this day.
Ugh. I think if you carry on using that joke, you'll die before it does. And that joke is very nearly dead.
Which, how does that work?
At this point, Bradley calls security and has to commentate on his own.
No, that's alright. I'll use the security guard.
They have a very odd line out of the final corner, don't they?
They do. They wiggle a bit, don't they?
Yeah.
I've noticed that.
Ruiz is starting to pull away a little bit, and Giordano is actually dropping back off the leading trio by quite a
top
margin.
3 have broken well clear. Just on that line on the straight, I think I remember one of the drivers mentioning there's a slight bump.
Here comes Davenport. while you're talking about bumps. Is he going to go around the outside of Vauquelin at turn 1? He's not. Instead, he is. No, shit, I got the drivers wrong. Ah!
Yeah, you were right first time. I have to say, I'm impressed Vauquelin didn't hit him.
Yeah.
Because let's be fair, he seems to hit everything else, doesn't he?
Yes. No, I'm not going to make a domestic abuse joke.
No, you're absolutely not. That would be atrocious.
I just wanted everyone to know that I was thinking about it, but I didn't do it.
Yeah, that's probably not a good thing.
Well,
should we talk about Vauquelin?
No thanks.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it's just a case of changing the record, really, isn't it? He's underperforming. He's unreliable.
And he's an idiot.
Yeah.
Oh,
down the inside of the penultimate corner. That.
Vasquez then on the fresh tyres, a 1:12.4. That's like a second quicker than anything else we've seen.
Yeah, that's massive. Oh, as we got Davenport going around the outside now instead of the young Swiss driver, and he takes the place. But,
easy. And Schneider now coming under pressure from Vauquelin.
I can't see that happening.
Surely not.
Nope. Vauquelin hasn't got the balls. As Kinnaman has, though, down the inside of Felix Perez for the 23rd position, and he's done it.
Yeah, brilliant there from Perez. As I think that's Vasquez has just took 15th place from Sykes.
Yeah, dispatches him easily. Look at the better pace he's got on those tyres.
Yeah, that's incredible. Be interesting to note his gap to the leader. We'll have to keep an eye on that one.
If 19 is nearly 20 seconds.
Yeah, let's see if it comes down in a lap or two. Admittedly, he has got quite a lot of traffic to get past, but then I think the leaders are kind of holding one another up because they don't really seem to be dropping each other.
I can't see how the leaders are holding Ruiz
up.
What?
That was there we go. Kanga down the inside of Giordano at turn 2 then for 4th place. Giordano swipes back across, and that was a little bit rude.
That was a little bit rude, but he had the space to do it. And fair
Is Kanga going to go again down the inside of turn 3? Lunges, but Giordano closes the door, and Kanga thinks better of it.
Yeah, and Kanga did very well there to cover the outside line because he must have seen Klaas van Snelheid getting very aggressive there, looking for maybe an opportunistic overtake.
Very possibly.
And if you look closely down at the second to last corner, you can see the skid marks left by Finn Schneider's avoiding action, and you'll probably see the other skid marks on his seat at the end of the race.
What?
I was trying to make the joke when it was relevant, but you wouldn't shut up.
Oh, I was going to say, I mean, that was like 4 hours ago.
You know what else was 4 hours ago? Me raining your mum. I nearly said that.
Why? She's not even here.
No, that's right, she's not. Just don't talk to like Nick or Dylan or Rob.
Oh, down the outside. Oh, down the outside? That doesn't quite sound right. Round the outside of Victor Rosberg goes Vasquez and up into 14th place.
I sometimes say down the outside.
Yeah, it sounds weird. Kanga's got Giordano. So, we missed it. We saw all the failed attempts.
In the multiverse, maybe he did.
But in this verse, he did.
Yeah. So smart.
Here we go then. We've got the replay. It was into turn 2, pulled out, down the inside, sweet
turn
as you
3.
like. Turn 2.
That's turn 3.
That's turn 2.
Turn 3.
That was turn 2.
Why is the next corner turn 4?
It's not, it's turn 3.
Turn 4.
It's turn 3.
Turn 4.
Turn 3. I'm telling you, I questioned this earlier and brought up a bloody track map.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
How much earlier?
About 10 minutes ago.
I don't remember this.
Well, that's because I didn't show you.
You're a bitch.
Oh shit, I'm confused. Different track maps say different things.
It's turn 3 because you got the bend going up to the braking zone.
That's a bend, it's not a corner. I'm going with turn 2. Most of them say turn 2. I'm going with 2.
I'm going with 3.
Well, you're wrong.
Okay, alternatively, you're wrong. Suck a car. Here comes Vasquez down the inside of Wagner.
Oh, that's close. That's contact.
Yeah.
Turn 3.
Wagner forces him slightly across the curb there on the inside of turn 4, but
turn 3.
Luckily, Vasquez was able to keep it stable and keep his head cool.
Yeah, on the inside of turn 3. As that is, Wagner's obviously, I don't know what he's done. He's made some kind of stupid error. Oh, into the pits come the leaders then. Yoshida, Klaas van Snelheid, and Jean Matson. So these are the guys on the soft tyres. Interesting that Simon hasn't pitted. Or Kanga. Meanwhile, Inman is 6th. How has Inman got up to 6th? Where have we missed that to?
He's on hard tyres, pit stops.
Yeah, but not many other people have pitted yet. Have they? Or have we just missed everyone?
Vasquez on the inside of Alvarez for something.
Yeah, the 2 rookies then. Well, 2 of the rookies. For 9th place, and that was easy for Vasquez. As Wagner is in the pits after his strange little spin. Are you drinking?
I do know what happened there.
Are you drinking?
No, I'm eating Oreos.
Oh, you know we can hear that.
Oh.
On the microphone. Quite loud. Both JS Mathershaws dive into the pits then at the end of lap 19. Simon and Kanga from third and 4th? Yes, 3rd and 4th. Interesting to see where they will feed back out in relation to Klaas van Snelheid, who obviously pitted earlier. Van Snelheid has just gone past Osberg. I believe there may have been some kind of incident there. There was a brief yellow flag. Both DS Mathershaws are well clear then of the Dutchman as he goes around the outside of Sergio Alvarez at turn 1.
Would that mean Alvarez hasn't pitted?
I believe so, yes.
Wow.
As Simon eases past Hoskins on the hard tyres. Vasquez there on the super softs. It doesn't really seem to have helped him a great deal at the moment. He's what, half a minute off the lead, which is how far he was when he came out of the pits. So he's literally gained no time.
Why is Bayer pitting again?
Maybe he was involved in this.
No, I wasn't paying attention. I was eating Oreos.
Hoskins goes to the inside. Is that going to be a pit stop? It's not. But Simon sweeps beautifully around. Kanga, sorry. That was Kanga. Kanga sweeps beautifully around the outside and gets very close, but manages to pull the move off. Klaas van Snelheid now all over the back of the Honklist as well. Is he going to go to the inside? Looks like he is at turn 1. This should be easy as you like for the Dutchman, and it is.
He's done it.
There we go then, that's Alvarez into the pits. So he just managed to hold on a couple of laps later than everyone else. So if we've had stops on laps, 18 and 19, that is going to be 3-stopper. Oh, is this? Oh no, it was a collision between the 2 Lopez cars that put Wagner the wrong way round.
Wagner very intelligently there moved his car off the racing line as quick as he could.
Yes, did you see that? We should show that to Vauquelin.
Yes, we should.
That is how you don't be an idiot.
You were going to try and say something a bit more powerful there, weren't you? But you couldn't think of words.
Nope. Oh, was that lightning?
I don't know. I don't look at the sky.
Absolutely. Just saw a flash on the screen.
Oh, that was Jennifer.
No. I think that was a strike of lightning. I think the weather is closing in as Adrian Simon and then Alar Kanga banging the fastest laps, and we're into the 111s.
They're banging the fastest laps.
I said laps.
Yeah. It's like Okay, Simon makes a nice move there on the inside on an in man.
Well, yeah, Inman is on the hard tyres.
I know, but it's an overtake happening on screen that we have to talk about.
Well, yeah, but you made it sound as though it was something really impressive.
I didn't.
I'd be more disappointed if he
hadn't. I get loud.
So, that's not Buckland, is it?
Yeah.
No, I don't think it is. I think that's Simon.
Either way, they're both as stupid as one another.
Yeah, that'll be why Bayer's pitted again then.
Yeah, you might be on something there, Bradley. Don't know why you went past the pit lane. He could have easily made it.
Oh, I don't know. Vauquelin has dropped behind his teammate, and he was quite a bit further up, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Maybe that was Vauquelin. I can't really remember what their helmets are like, to be honest.
Either way, both of them are like, what's the phrase I'm looking for? A waste of a heat.
As Kanga puts a move on Inman as well then, and demotes the Monegasque down to 6th. Obviously slightly askew as he hasn't pitted yet.
He may never make a pit stop.
He will. He absolutely will.
Sure.
Next up behind the movie class van Snelheid, then the Dutchman will be looking to take 6th place. Interesting, the front runners holding on at the moment. I wonder how long they're going to manage to stretch this out for, and whether the predicted rain, which is very much still predicted, is going to fall. I mean, although I haven't said that, it's got a bit brighter out there now. Actually, it's got a lot brighter out there now.
If you're setting yourself up for a joke about the fact that you turned the fucking light on...
I'm not. Are you eating again?
No. Yeah.
Everyone can hear that.
Sorry, guys. But track temperature is dropping, so that could be an indicator of incoming weather. Seeing as though Bradley is so adamant that it's happening soon, as we see the super soft guys in again, that really has not worked out for them.
No, it hasn't, but Vasquez has jumped Alvarez. Davenport even. He was already ahead. Never mind, ignore me.
Yes, he was. You big silly goose.
That's the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
Cunt. Oh, no, shit. I'm not allowed to say that, sorry.
Stop eating! God's sake. Alvarez then. On track, just behind Vasquez, who's come out of the pit, as up front, Powers is suddenly right up with Enrique Ruiz. And this looks far closer than it has. No, never mind, that's Klaas. It's Klaas and Inman. As Klaas goes for the inside of the corner, unsurprisingly thought better of that one. He's going to get a run now as they head down the main straight then. Inman tries to cover the inside and he covers it with Klaas already there. There's slight contact between the two drivers. Yes, I think that's over aggressive defending from Inman. Is Klaas going to be able to make the move now into turn 2 then? Is it? No, he thinks better of it.
That's probably what I was class as hard but fair racing. Yeah, there was slight contact, but we've seen plenty of overtakes from all the drivers really, where they've made slight contact, either defending or going through. So
yes, that's very true.
As Finn Schneider gets overtaken by James Vasquez.
Schneider's 12th.
No, yeah.
How is Schneider 12th? Oh, he hasn't pitted. He's on the mediums, isn't it? Don't take that tone with me.
That was supposed to be me mocking you, but instead it just sounded like me.
Yeah, having some kind of strange attack.
I believe the word you're looking for is spaz attack.
See, I didn't want to say that.
Klaas van Snelheid going to go around the outside here of Inman at turn 1. Very nicely done. He'll have to defend now, going down into turns 2 and 3. As we ride on board with Mr. Ravita. he'll be looking to dispatch Inman rather shortly, as we've now got both Alvarez and Davenport right on the back of Finn Schneider, who goes very defensive, pushes Alvarez up against the wall. Alvarez now coming under attack from Davenport. Whoa. So Schneider loses 2 places in one corner and okay.
And drives onto the grass.
Yeah, what else are you supposed to do, right?
I mean, yeah, I suppose. Yeah, Schneider very, very aggressive there, nearly putting Alvarez into the pit wall, and in the end, lost out to both the Phoenix cars and move up to 12th and 13th.
Yeah, they've been, every race so far, they've been putting in a really solid effort in the midfield.
Yeah, but it's still surprising.
Yeah, but I mean, it's because we've never really seen a team come into the series like in the manner the Phoenix have, and be able to be competitive straight off the bat.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
As Yoshida goes to the inside now on Inman, cuts the corner and takes the place.
Yep, fair play. I mean, he kind of only just cut the corner. Yeah, he cut the corner.
All 4 wheels were off the track.
But not at the same time.
Yeah, they were.
No, I don't think they were. We'll need a slow-mo. I don't think we're going to get slow-mo. As the 2 Phoenix then are running absolutely no stale, I'd imagine Alvarez is going to probably get the call to let Davenport by here. And I wouldn't be surprised if it happened at turn 2. Well, colour me surprised.
What colour is that? Yellow?
Yeah, let's go with yellow. Davenport then looks... maybe Alvarez hasn't had the call to let his teammate by then. Davenport really pushing, Alvarez defending this one. The 2 Phoenix cars scrapping over 12th place. This isn't helping them move up the order, but then, to be honest, is there really much further they can go?
I reckon Alvarez can probably get in front of Vasquez.
Yeah, I suppose, because Vasquez is on the super softs and bit of a duff, or what looks like a bit of a duff strategy. As side by side then we've got Schneider and Osberg. That's Osberg going for the inside line in 14th place, and he's taken it around the final corner. That's you don't often see moves there. Schneider defending again, and now you've got Halverson coming around the outside at turn 1, and Halverson takes the place as well. Schneider, bless him, is he's fighting for all he's worth, but it's just not working, is it?
Nope.
Back up front then, Powers and Ruiz are still absolutely nose to tail, with the Franklin leading the way, as he has done for the opening 28 laps. You'd imagine the medium-tired runner would be diving into the pits every lap, surely.
They gotta be.
And that will hand the lead to Adrian Seaman. Look how close the DS Mastershall cars are. Within 10 seconds.
Oh.
Not like actually on track, but like they're well within the pit stop.
What I'm finding interesting here is that like Ruiz, Powers, Giordano, they're all making these medium tyres work, but the guys further down the grid, they really seem to be struggling to get that temperature into their tyres to get them to work.
You raise a valid point.
The only thing I can think of is that these 3 are just holding on to these tyres as long as they can to try and wait out some of the rain, see if it comes, and then they can make their stop. But
what I'm also finding interesting, just looking at the timing screen, is that Yoshida is considerably closer to Klaas van Snelhout than Klaas is to the 2DS Mastershall cars. I'm wondering if there's been some kind of incident there for Klaas.
Could have been.
Because that was
bad.
That was absolutely not the gap earlier on.
No, he was right on. Wait, you sure? You might be thinking of him being right on the back of Inman.
It wasn't that big. The gap between him and Kangol was not that big.
How big was it? Probably?
At least not when they came out of the pits.
Well, yeah, they were on the same strategy.
Yes, although Class did pit earlier and did come out behind more cars, so I suppose, yeah, taking into account he's probably had to make more overtakes. Maybe they have genuinely just stretched that out.
There is always a rational explanation, Bradley. You must just search for it.
And look at that, Simon is within 6 seconds now. Oof, of the leading trio.
And part of that leading trio piles into the pits. We've got, I don't know why I went with piles and not peels.
Piled.
I absolutely meant peels. We've got Ruiz and Giordano pitting from first and third. That hands Nathaniel Powers the lead then as they start lap 31. Simon and Kanga already well through. What will be interesting to see where these guys come out in relation to Klaas van Snelheid and Ryoshi Yoshida. I think the pair of them are going to jump the two former leaders as well. Klaas goes into fourth, Yoshida goes into fifth. And yeah, wow, Ruiz and Giordano lost out quite substantially there.
I wonder if Powers is going to get the overcut because he's been right with Ruiz this whole race. So if he's going to be able to...
Oh, and Giordano only just getting out in front of Inman.
Yeah, that was bare close, man, wasn't it? No? Okay. Yeah, Powers might be able to unlock a bit more pace in that Downton now that he's got some fresh air for this lap. But we'll see in about 10 seconds because it's not a very long lap.
We certainly will. There's a yellow flag in the final sector. And that... Oh, well, there was Holmquist and Neymar there somewhere. So I'm assuming that's been the incident.
Yeah, it's probably Kinnaman trying to get past.
Powers is being held up by back markers. That's absolutely totally blown. Any chance he had there. Simon is already through. Kanga is there as well. And is that bloody Vauquelin again?
Yeah, but Simon was only within a couple of seconds of Powers, so...
Yeah, but look, I mean, the gap to Ruiz was 14 seconds when he came into the pits. He needed about 18 for a stop, so yeah. Ruiz, I believe Powers is going to lose out to Giordano here, and he may even come out behind Olin Inman.
I reckon he's going to come out behind Matson.
Oh shit, yeah. Yeah, there we go. So Powers bolts by back markers on the way into the pits and slips to 9th place. All of that hard work that he put in on the in-lap is undone. At least he came out of the pits ahead of the bloody Meteor.
And it was Jules Simon, not Vauquelin.
It was indeed. Either way, it's a prat.
Yikes, I'd expect to see, I don't know, to be honest. Oh, hello.
Yeah, that's Matson all over the back of Olin Inman for 7th place. Not surprising, I suppose. Inman is on now rather worn hard tyres.
Oh, I thought I saw spray coming off the cars, but it was just the floor of the car.
Yeah, it's not raining yet.
Your face isn't raining yet.
It's a bit harsh.
I mean, it's not. There's that bull, which is why they call it the Red Bull Ring, because the bull is red and it's also a ring.
Fairly sure the Red Bull was put there after.
Shut up! I know my facts.
But you don't.
I'll get Nicky Lauda to like melt on you. That's right.
Really
That's
harsh.
a superpower that he's got now.
That was like really harsh.
You guys have you ever watched Rush with Thor in it?
You mean James Hunt?
Yeah, whatever.
I mean, who are you talking to? Because it's literally me and you here, so...
Everyone.
Everyone can't respond. Yes, I've seen it.
Yeah. So you know the scene where Nicky Lauda's in the hospital and he's getting his lungs cleaned out and he's watching James Hunt win races and they're like, your lungs are already bare, bruised, family. He's like, nah, do it again.
Off the top of my head, no, but...
Well, they said it in a different language, so...
Okay. Oh, as Powers takes 8th place from Matson then, so the Frenchman who was looking like he might pass Inman for 7th
yellow flag in the
has lost out. And there is indeed a yellow flag for a couple of corners.
And we cut away, so we never find out what it was. Oh, and Klaas has been...
Oh, it's Klaas. It's Klaas and the other bloody Meteor.
No, that's the same one. That's the same one.
No, that's Vauquelin.
Good face. Oh, yellow flag in sector 1. It's all going off now.
Crying out loud.
Is that Schneider dropping down the order? No. He's already in last. What? No, he wasn't, was he?
No, what happened to Schneider?
Don't know, mate. That's why I'm wondering.
I want to see what's just happened to Class. If it's
I want
his
to see all
fault,
of
then
everything.
he's a tit. But I kind of get the feeling it might not be his fault.
We've got Vasquez now passing that. No, he's already ahead.
Yeah, no,
trying to make
you're
him...
right. Actually, sorry, it's not Bottling, because Bottling's not a lap down yet. So it was Jules Simon again.
Yep.
Here we go then. Okay, yeah, that was Class's
Oh,
fault.
that was Class coming down on Schneider. That was. That's what happened to Schneider.
Hey. Oh my god.
Thought that he was going to pop that rear wing off, didn't you?
I did. At least he got out of the way.
Yeah, look at that safe rejoin, guys. Oh, okay. Never mind. Take it back. Simon didn't actually do anything wrong.
No, he didn't. I'm surprised. Yeah,
How was this
that was
wrong
silly
for
from Glass.
Yeah. Anyway.
And he's just thrown away third place, and into third place then goes Ryota Yoshida.
Mr. Rivita then having the race of his life. Obviously, he's on the same strategy as those around him. No, he's not. Yeah, he is. No, he's not.
Is he? Soft.
Soft side?
Soft. I want to say soft.
And Ruiz is on the mediums, so...
I would be right with the suggestion of soft.
I said soft first, you specky goon.
Yeah, but no one cares.
Anyway, so yeah, that scene where Niki Lauda is watching James Hunt win races and he's like telling them to clean his lungs out again and again, because obviously this is after the crash. When he's breathing, because obviously, you know, his lungs are so burned and full of smoke and stuff, I think he's doing a really good Darth Vader impression.
I'm sure that probably wasn't the intention.
Well, no, but that's the noise that I made in the cinema when I watched it.
Oh, good lord.
This is why people don't take me out in public.
Yeah.
Power still struggling to find a way around on the Olin Inman, who I suppose on... Well, he hasn't even pitted yet, has he? Little old.
He hasn't, no. No, so it's, I mean, that's going to be a clear one stopper for the hard tyres.
Well, it is.
The interesting thing will be as to whether Vasquez has slipped down the order. Has he? Oh, did he pit literally just now? I'm just interested because Davenport's only pitting this lap.
Yeah, Vasquez pit on that 34, and Davenport is pitting on lap 35.
Cool. What? Oh dear.
So keeping you up, old man.
You absolutely are.
That reminds
well,
me.
As I say, I'm 24 now. You know what I mean. So.
Birthday for Bradley. He turned 60 the other day.
60 bastard.
Yeah.
However, we do need to do another birthday shout out.
Oh, for who?
Because today's birthday, with this obviously being race day and Sunday, today is Robert's birthday.
Happy birthday, Robert. Keep on banging chicks with dicks.
I mean... Alright, whatever. What a birthday present this is. Like, currently, running in a 1-2 again.
Yeah. Second race in a row where he's been in a very strong position. And Simon's pretty much got a pit stop over Ruiz. The Brazilian guy.
Ruiz?
Yeah, I said it, but I said it wrong, okay? Don't mock me.
Haha, mock.
Oh, I think we missed Powers getting past Inman.
Did we?
Yes, because he's in front of him now.
Oh, so he is. We have pit stops then, and the two leaders are in. Simon and Kanga both dive in from first and second. Yoshida must have pitted last time round because we missed that one. Will Ruiz take back the lead? I'm not sure if he will.
No, he won't.
Oh, there he is. Well, that is Ruiz then. This is going to be really tight between Adrian Simon and Enrico Ruiz. Ruiz has just done it. Giordano goes through into second as well. Simon slots into third, but he's right with the leading duo.
Yes. And Yoshida's lost a lot of time to the guys in front. Actually, no, he hasn't.
No, that's pretty much where he was quite far back.
I'd say he gained about 2 seconds on them there. He's going to be gaining even more. He's in clear air while they're being held up by
yeah, that's
Giordano and
wobbling. That's
Ruiz.
all. Giordano launches down the inside of Enrique Ruiz. And I'm stunned there wasn't further contact there. Is he going to take the lead as a result? It is Giordano. Nope, he's been dead.
Whoa! I can't think
What
of
was that?
a better demonstration of karma, to be honest. That was far too aggressive up the inside. I don't know where he's thinking of going now. Oh, there he goes. Oh, he's going to hit his teammate.
No, he waited. He's going to hit the meteor instead.
Oh, who cares about them? They're a waste of space and oxygen.
Well, yeah, they have proved to be.
But that has not helped Yoshida in the slightest, actually.
Might gain him a position.
Woo, one that he was going to get anyway.
Not the point.
Actually, I don't know if he would have. But now Giordano's definitely going to come back in. Anyway.
Yeah, so, I mean, that was hilarious. Giordano went from launching down the inside of Ruiz to take the lead to spinning off and dropping to 7th at the very next corner.
I think the little indicator on his wheel must have flashed up as P2 and he must have got a bit overexcited and thought, oh, I can take the lead here. That was just... He came from far too back. That was irresponsible, risky, and he could have ended the races of at least 2 other cars.
That really was late. Oh, and he was very lucky that was face-to-face with the tyre. What happens here then? On board with him. So he's in the lead at this point. Ruiz is coming back at him, and I think he hit the bump on the outside there, and that threw him off.
Yeah, he hits the bump, throws him onto the grass a bit, locks up the outside rear, and just round he goes. By that point, that was definitely lightning the other way.
I thought as much. So we do have a storm where you can see, on board with Simon then, you can see how much darker it is over the hills. As Simon, with a fantastic run on the race leader, dives to the inside of Enrique Ruiz and is easily, surely going to take this at turn 1 as Kanga sets the fastest lap. And Simon is through into the lead of the race, and that's a net lead because he's already gained that pit stop on Ruiz.
Don't forget, Kanga is really right up there, still in the mix. Is he going to make a move? He's not. He is! Kanga up the inside at turn 3. And he takes 2nd place, so Mathershaw elevate themselves into that 1-2 position as Ruiz tries to come back at Kanga now, round the outside, but there's nothing doing there. Slots back in behind the Mathershaw and accepts his fate in 3rd place.
Yeah, and this is despite the team having made their 2nd stops.
Yeah, so looking very promising for these two, and now we get to see a straight fight between the two Mathershaw drivers for the first time in a while.
First time ever?
You could be right on that one.
I'm not entirely sure we've ever seen Simon and Kanga battle it out on track. One's always been sort of seemingly up there when the others had a problem. We ride on board with Alar Kanga then as he sits in 2nd place trying to chase down his teammate. Simon is putting a lap on, that's Perez in 19th then. Perez holds Kanga. The Estonian manages to get through. Ruiz is blocked by Perez and there's contact between the pair of them, but Ruiz finally manages to get by, thankfully, nothing doing. There was contact there. And that is a first. And a Lopez off the road, and then and that's caused chaos. There are cars all over the place then at the penultimate corner. Sorry, we're just having a couple of problems at the moment with Harry's microphone. As into the pits comes Olin Limman then on the hard tyres. That is finally after 41 laps. And that was what happened. That was Wagner and I believe Zazolia. And Wagner then, wow, that was absolutely showing how not to rejoin safely as he drove straight into the side of Judson Sykes. And that's Giordano off the road as well. Sorry, we're just having a few technical problems here in the commentary box as Giordano spins off the track. And here we are then, back with the leaders. Adrian Simon leading Alar Kanga as they round turn 2. The 43rd lap of this 2018 Austrian V-Prix. Ruiz is around 6 seconds back in 3rd place. Powers is in 4th, 12 seconds back. Yoshida runs 5th ahead of Klaas van Snelheid. Matson 7th, Giordano 8th, Inman 9th, and Vasquez on those super soft tyres is completing the top 10 ahead of the 2 Phoenix cars who we keep being surprised by, but they are there once again as always really. Kanga now then, right behind Adrian Simon as they round the final pair of corners. And Simon crosses the line to start lap 44. His teammate just half a second behind him. It's really tight up at the front. Ruiz is slipping back by around half a second a lap now. The 2 DS Matthew boys putting in a really impressive pace.
Yeah, as my everything is working again.
Hurrah! That was that will be the storm.
Yes, that's it. It was just knocking out my microphone. I also pulled a raccoon out of mine, so I don't know. I would check yours.
A raccoon out of your microphone?
Yeah, I didn't even know they had raccoons in Austria. Here we are.
I have to say, the obviously we wear headsets so we can hear the volume from the monitors that we're watching. Mine has gone incredibly quiet.
Oh, that's not good.
I can't actually hear any cars.
Maybe you should turn up the volume.
Well, I have. It's not made any difference.
Actually, yeah, I can hear that too. I think our microphone feed from the cameras on track must be pretty quiet because it's alright-ish in the onboard shots, so...
Yeah, so definitely some technical issues here. It looks considerably brighter than it did earlier, though. So I'm not sure what's going on.
It's the Illuminati. That's what they want you to think.
Not sure what's going on with the storm, but it is it's playing havoc with us in here in the commentary box. We will try and continue as best we can, though. I think we have everything back with us now.
I found an American.
Oh, rain! It is absolutely tipping it down suddenly here in Austria. Just as we were saying, it was as bright as anything. There is rain lashing down.
I would not call this lashing down, Bradley.
I mean, it kind of is.
It's coming down.
You absolutely can't see it whatsoever on board.
Which you probably could if it was lashing down.
You're lashing down. Exactly.
So they track.
Yeah, let me go wide in. They've decided not to dive in at this moment, but yeah, suddenly now it looks really quite dark here in Austria. And well, Simon's rain light has come on as we sit on board with Kanga.
Yeah, it is. See, I always wondered how the rain light even worked. Like, you just listen to the engine of the car in front.
Magic as Kanga closes right up onto the back of his teammate.
Yeah, Kanga actually looking a lot more
there we go.
sure.
You can see the rain now there then.
Yes, I could see it last lap.
Cool.
Oh, you're talking to the audience?
Well, no, primarily you, because you were like, ugh. And I was like, ugh.
But yeah, like I was saying, Kanga at least on the brakes down into turn 3, looking a lot a lot more confident. Well, while the track is becoming a little greasy, it's becoming more and more moist by the second.
It certainly is.
There's my obligatory moist joke. There could be more. Who knows?
Well, now that it's raining, there certainly could be. As we see Wagner then following his incident earlier at the penultimate corner. I think, to be honest, both of us kind of missed that one. But hopefully you guys will have seen it at home. You won't have experienced the same technical problems that we had. But he did. All I did see was that he drove back onto the track and into the side of Judson Sykes, which was stupid.
That's not really something you want to do, is it, really? It's just like...
No, and you'd expect better from Wagner.
Yeah, actually. Former world champion.
Yes.
So they have carried on for yet another lap out in front. These two Mathshaw fellows.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see. Ruiz is now 10 seconds behind this pair. He's really not enjoying these conditions, is he, on the slick tyres?
No!
And into the pits comes Vasquez. Is this for another set of super softs then, or is he going to be the first to switch to some wet weather tyres? It's for more super softs.
It's a strange decision, but
maybe they don't think the rain's going to stick around, or maybe, I mean, it really is coming down now, isn't it?
Well, I mean, you look at it. Phoenix have left Davenport out, and they might be able to rescue his race by getting him on a set of rain tyres pretty quickly.
Yeah, and Davenport is into the points.
Yeah, he is.
Another retirement, and we'd have, well, from the top 9, we'd have both Phoenix cars into the points. I say another retirement, we just need a retirement. We haven't had one yet this race.
Now you done it. There we go.
Sorry.
Look at that, they're just sliding all around under braking. Surely they need to get into the pits soon to get themselves some better tyres for the conditions.
Yeah, I mean, the lap times have dropped off considerably, and the track temperature has dropped again, now down to 20 degrees. There's that debris on the inside of that corner.
Who's Debbie?
Debris.
Yeah, who's Debbie?
They nearly
okay,
swore
now
at
the
you.
rain is lashing down.
You're lashing down. Into the pits comes, I can only assume that's Carson Davenport. What are Phoenix going to do here? I think they may put him on the super softs again. No, they haven't. They've gone with wet.
Put him on the wet.
So Phoenix roll the dice then. This is going to be interesting to watch. Davenport is the first driver on the wet tyres.
Phoenix blinked first, and we're about to find out just how well it's going to go for them. He seems...
And it's because, the two DS Masters follow in, as does Ruiz in third. So here we go then. All of the drivers diving into the pits. And it's inters for Adrian Simon and full wets for Kanga. Okay, so DS Matthew splitting the strategy.
Yeah.
Well now.
I think Simon is hoping to get that immediate payoff in terms of lap time, but Kanga is going for the long game.
Yeah, but look how Simon is struggling out of the pit lane.
He's streaking away.
He was slipping all over the place.
It is raining. Even on wet tyres, you would still be struggling.
Yeah, well. Yeah, so but they're all in then. Unfortunately, we're not on board with any of these guys, so we can't see from here, because my eyes are not that good, what tyres anyone is on.
Most of them are on the wets.
I think you're right. Look at the timing screen. Kanga is closing up on Simon.
Sorry.
That's Giordano still on the medium, so that's really going to harm his race. Ruiz ahead of him pitted, didn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, Ruiz is on the wets. Kanga is right with Adrian Simon. I think the Frenchman has made the wrong call here in Austria.
He has indeed, yeah. He's okay, now I see what you mean. He really is sliding around all over the place.
Yeah, and it's Simon. He's going to surely have to pit again. He slides as Kanga goes around the outside to take the lead. Simon is back into the pits and he nearly loses it in the pit lane.
While Simon made the mistake of going onto those tyres, I've got to say he did a fantastic job getting that car around the circuit at speed.
Yeah,
back to the pits.
He absolutely did, but that could be massively catastrophic then for Adrian Simon and his title chances. That, I mean, where is that going to put him? Ruiz goes through in second, Powers third, Giordano finally pits. Sorry.
Look at Johan Halverson up into 10th position.
Yeah, stunning effort from the Dane.
He's
Simon,
timed
okay, Simon's rejoined in 5th. That's not actually too bad.
No, he's only
I thought
20
he was
seconds.
gonna lose more there. As we see more lightning, Simon on the wet tyres now. Then, he'll be kicking himself.
Yeah,
I wonder if that was his call, or whether that was a team error, or what.
I can't imagine that it would have been the team's choice to put him on the intermediates when everybody else went
sure.
full wet.
You know, he's the one out there driving the car. He's the one that builds the grip, builds the track. You'd imagine, surely, that would have been his decision. And it was rather wrong. And look at the lead. That's now given his teammate Alar Kanga is 12 seconds clear of Enrique Ruiz.
Yeah, he's going to be laughing all the way to the podium, Bradley.
Well, now you've blown it, haven't you?
Yeah.
I swear, if Kanga retires now, Robert is going to find you and kill you.
Well, my hair is long enough and blonde enough that he might do something else, so I hope he does kill me. I wonder how many of those I can get away with before he says, look. We get it.
Well, how long is left of this race? 20 laps. So that probably equates to about, I don't know, well, in the rain, half an hour? So I give you half an hour.
Far away from ours.
Yeah, Christ, Yoshida. Wow, Yoshida's 4th. That's a stunning effort from the Japanese star.
Yeah, kept his nose clean. Changed tyres at the right time, read the weather very well, and Yoshida's as well. Just doing a good job for a change.
Yeah,
Don't think Ryan Miyamoto is going to have anything to complain about this race.
He'll probably complain that he's not on the podium.
Yeah, more than likely.
But then, you know, according to Rai, the Ocelot is a slower car than the Ingram. So 4th place for a team that should be 9th and 10th is absolutely stunning.
Yeah, I don't know why he keeps on gassing like that, because it's obviously a pile of bollocks. His car is clearly the 4th fastest. 3rd fastest, even.
3rd fastest?
4th fastest. I knew I was right the first time.
Yeah, I was going to say. Yeah, I'd say ourselves, DS Master and Franklin are still clear, but Ocelot are right there.
Oh yeah, they're definitely not far away at all. Because Vasquez, this whole super soft strategy has not worked out for him as well
as round goes one of the meteors.
Oh, that's not what you want.
Well, it's no surprise either, is it?
Get out of the way.
Who is it?
Get the bastards out of the way.
Is it Simon? I think it's Jules Simon, isn't it?
Probably.
Oh, God. Yeah, because that's the Zolia. Yeah, so this is the battle then for 23rd. No, even I can't get excited about that.
Nope.
Can Zazolia? No, that looks like Perez. I'm not going to lie. No, it is Zazolia, but he can't make the move. Yeah.
They get lapped. Hang on.
Are they about to be lapped the second time?
No. That is Vauclan.
No, it's not. That's Zazolia, because it's a first, and Jules Simon, and they're about to be lapped for a second time.
Your face is about to be lapped for a
That's
second
ridiculous.
time. Bet you got more freckles than a ginger.
No, I don't, actually.
No?
No.
You measured yourself against a ginger?
I have.
Oh, no. I didn't. Oh.
That shut you down, didn't it? Adrian Simon then, right on the back of Ryota Yoshida for 4th place. So, the Japanese is going to have to do some defending here.
Yeah. Top 10 anime betrayals coming in.
As Giordano and Matson go side by side. Is that Giordano taking 7th place, or was he already ahead and defending? No, I think he's taking it. I think he's taking it because he slipped back, didn't he? Because he was very, very late changing the tyres. As you can now see how wet it is out there.
It's exceedingly moist, Bradley.
It is indeed.
And you can see that the the rear end of Yoshida is spraying a lot of moisture into Adrian Simon's face, which won't be helping him see where he's trying to put his front end one bit.
It's wetter than an otter's pocket.
Funny because it's a cute little nickname. I call your mum the Otter.
Yeah, you need to stop.
That's about as much as I can get away with.
To be fair, you're already over the line.
Yeah, that's why I have this job, because I'm always over the line. It's my thing.
Yeah, I think I need to have some discussions with Nick.
Nick will just laugh and tell you to go eat some lettuce.
No, I don't think he will. Where do you get lettuce from anyway?
I don't know. Usually the supermarket.
Oh, you're not even funny.
No, I'm hilarious.
Oh, Zazolya has passed Simon. So, Jules Simon is now last.
Wow, amazing. Who could have predicted that? Oh, wait, everyone, because Jules Simon is trash.
That's a bit
I
hard.
think Vokland is ahead of 2 other teams.
Yeah, 2 whole teams.
Yes.
As the battle for third place looks as though it might be closing up a little. Yoshida, well, I don't know. Yoshida's not really closing on powers, is he? Kept stationary at about 1.5 seconds.
He's actually just losing ground, if anything, to C1 behind.
I have to say, that's Powers has done well to recover that, following his the point he was held up by Jules Simon earlier and lost all that ground.
Yeah, but if you think, then it probably kept him out of harm's way for anything that might have gone down while we had our technical difficulties. Who knows?
Well, everyone that saw it,
let us know down in the comments. If you like, then leave a like and subscribe for more formative virtual action. Next time out at Monza. No, we've done that one.
Absolutely not even close.
Belgium.
What do you mean we've done that one?
We've done that one.
Not this season.
Haven't we?
No, we're on round 8, you pleb.
So the next one's Monza.
No.
Hungary.
No, we don't race in Hungary.
Negative. Zandvoort.
Monza is the 16th round of the season. We don't race at Zandvoort. Just to put you out of your misery, we're in Germany next. In 2 weeks' time.
Hungary. Did you get it? That's German.
Not even funny.
Want to hear some more German? Actually, no one wants me to make these jokes. We've got C1 right on the back.
We have 15 laps. Let's see if you can not say anything defensive.
Okay. Easy.
Yes, I'm aware it's a long shot.
Yeah, well, it was a long shot from the grassy knoll, but whoever made it still made it.
Yes. Kanga's lead up front then, up to 12.5 seconds now back to Enrique Ruiz. The Estonian putting in a solid performance here, and he looks well on course for his 2nd win in a row.
Yeah, Kanga for the championship, 2K18.
Oh, you didn't just say that.
Yeah, I did. What are you going to do about it?
You're going to knock your lights out.
Okay, buddy. Whatever you say.
Oh, we have wheel-to-wheel action. That is Vasquez and Alvarez then for 12th place.
Better than dick-to-dick action, I suppose. But yeah, great racing between 2 of the rookies this season. We've seen them battle on track a couple of times now, and they've proved themselves to be very mature in these wheel-to-wheel situations, keeping a cool head and actually providing some great racing.
Yes, Vasquez takes the position this time round, and his next competitor is Will Hoskins, one of the most experienced drivers in the team.
Well, yeah, he's one of the few drivers to have started every V-Prix, isn't he?
He is indeed.
You've got Powers, Kinnaman, Hoskins, Davenport.
Yep.
Matson.
Nope.
Oh, is that it? Is that just the 4 drivers? 5 drivers? No, Simon as well.
There we go. No, I want to say, yeah, Wagner.
Oh yeah. So you got that's hang on.
6.
1, 2, thank you. Prick.
I can see you were struggling.
Yeah, well, maths isn't easy.
Yeah, it is.
6 is a big number, Bradley.
Well, nope.
If I told you that was apple juice, would you believe me?
Yep. It looks as though
Good,
it's the rain is stopping ever so slightly. Oh, actually, has it stopped?
It
I think
stopped
it's stopped.
completely. So I think the intermediate tyres might have ended up being the better call.
No, I don't know. Simon was losing a lot of time. I think he'd have lost more than the 19 seconds that pit stop cost him.
He might have even finally lost his virginity. So we'll probably see the drivers switch back onto dry tyres before long, as we can already see a dry line forming. So this is going to be very interesting.
Yeah, there's still a bit of spray about there.
Well, it'll play right into the hand of the super soft tyre runners, because they'll have the pace advantage for the rest of the race for that last little sprint to the finish.
If they do indeed decide to switch back though.
I would be amazed if they didn't personally.
Kanga's lead is up to 14 seconds.
Yeah, he's doing a solid job up front. Kanga, when he gets his shit together in qualifying, is nigh unbeatable in the race sometimes. Like,
well, I don't think we've actually seen Kanga fully get his stuff up together in qualifying. If Kanga could put it on pole, I mean, God, would we see him?
If anything, I feel like actually Kanga does better from a bit further down in the pack than he does from up front, because maybe he's just
fairly sure the highest he's ever qualified is 4th. I'm not sure you could class that as up front.
I mean,
yeah, all right.
That's just
more up front
than
it. Huh?
That's just perspective, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but I'm thinking sort of like front row.
Oh wow, he's never going to qualify in front row.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. Someone somewhere, I know Robert especially will appreciate this. He's like the Rob Collard of Formula Virtual.
Yeah, he's a BTCC driver, isn't
he? He is, very good. Yeah, he's a driver who's atrocious in qualifying,
but
come the races, he always ends up towards the front.
On fighting, was Simon already in front? Because I think Yoshida's just passed him.
No, Simon was behind.
Oh, okay, carry on.
Yeah, so...
There we go.
What? See, yes, Simon takes the place.
See, I wasn't making it up. Kanga's being bulked massively by Alvarez in front. He's lost about 3 seconds this lap alone.
I was going to say, yikes. Yikes? What's yikes?
I can't believe you fucked up, yikes.
I was just combining Judson and Sykes.
But go home, Bradley, you're drunk.
That's not the point. You're drinking.
Yeah, apple juice.
Yeah, we can hear it on the microphone. Again!
I'm sorry, I just realised you're confusing me with someone who gives a fuck.
Just move the flipping microphone.
Well, I've finished my apple juice now, so.
Ugh.
Don't you ugh me, cunt.
It's not even apple juice.
I said it again. Sorry, Nick.
Not even apple juice.
Pretty sure that's the one word I'm not allowed to say in commentary, and I've said it twice.
I think there are several words you're not allowed to say in commentary, but you don't seem to give a monkeys.
Hi there, guys. It's Harry.
No. Let's just stop before you even get into anything. I will mute you.
You can't do that.
I can.
No.
I can.
The Jew thing was only a joke. I'm not gonna actually say the bad words for him.
We have 10 laps. You have 1 chance.
I can live with that. That's about 15 minutes of racing.
Good lord.
Riding on board now then with Felix Perez behind Felix Bayer, sharing the same name. But they can't share the same position as Perez goes down the inside of turn 3 and takes 21st position.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I'm not sure if we'll get many overtakes. I don't know what an overtake is. Overtakes, as Kanga slips through as well to put Bayer 2 laps down. Because I don't think many drivers will want to go offline here now. But
don't forget, they are
Perez immediately proved me wrong.
They are going to have to go and find some wet patches on the track just to try and keep those wet tyres a little cool, because you run them in the dry for too long and you'll burn them out completely.
Yeah, but then I suppose depending on how long they was it, they could just literally be wearing them down to almost slicks.
I don't think...
Admittedly, worn wets as slicks are atrocious, but it might be quicker than making a pit stop.
I was pretty sure that was a Bridgestone thing, not a Goodyear thing.
Well, I think it's like just tyres in general.
Yeah,
if you
what'd you make of that?
Wear a tyre down that has grooves on it, it will turn into a slick.
Why don't they just make the grooves all the way down then?
Because then you just have a cut in the tyre.
Yeah, and?
Then it wouldn't be a tyre. It would fall apart.
Listen, I'm the one that's studying motorsport mechanics at college this year, okay? I think I know this kind of shit.
I don't think you do. I'm incredibly concerned for your teachers.
They got no idea what they're in for.
No, they don't.
Riding aboard now is Simon. He looks to be closing in on Powers now. He's definitely done well to put about 2.5 seconds back to Yoshida behind him. So he's definitely on a charge. He wants that podium spot.
Yeah, he certainly does. He's desperate to make amends for his strategic error. Well, what we presume is a strategic error.
Look at his confidence through that middle sector. He's just bombing it.
Stunning. And you can see actually his left front does nearly resemble a slick.
I was thinking more of his right front, to be honest.
Well, yeah, I think it depends what way the light catches it. Both his front tyres nearly resemble slicks.
Dogs aren't real.
What?
So, whoops. Hang on. There we go. Now I can laugh without deafening the audience.
But Mr. Waffles is sat outside.
If you name your dog Mr. Waffles, you deserve to not have a dog.
No, it's the general paddock dog.
Oh no. Oh dear.
Haven't you seen him? He's here every year.
No, dogs don't exist. You've never seen one.
I have.
Don't know how more clear I can make this to you, Brad.
I petted him on the way in.
Do you remember when your PSN was Bradley 1314?
Yes.
Is this still that?
I've no idea.
You should. You own a PS4.
Yeah, that I haven't played in quite a while.
Are we allowed to talk about F1 2018 on here? No, we're not.
I mean, the race has got kind of dull in these last few laps since it rained again.
Just a smidge.
It seems to be a common factor with rain.
Oh, now this could be interesting though. Powers is going to get bulked a little bit by this back marker perhaps. He has, yeah. Simon's got a great run. Is he going to go to the outside? No, he backs off. Waits for a better opportunity, and Powers is surely going to lap this. No, he's not. The Lopez goes deep into turn 3 then. He's got a yellow flag in the middle sector. Goes away now. Well, this could get real close, but we're going to have no idea. Yes, we are. Simon right on the back of Powers now. Got to make this move into turn 4. Doesn't. Oh, okay. That's the way to do it. Well, all of that closing up that Simon did is just been undone. So I suppose in a way that's pretty fair of the back marker, as we've got. Oh, big train of cars. I think
yeah, that's Vasquez without a front wing.
Oh, Vasquez without a front wing. Oh.
And they're all in the pit. Oh, they're all in the pits. What? What?
They're going for dry tyres, Bradley. Watch.
Yeah, Kanga pits as well. Okay, so with like 6 laps to go, the majority of the field are in. Kanga has switched to the intermediates.
He got held for a very long time there.
Yeah, Ruiz pits as well then. I don't think that's going to cause Kanga any problems whatsoever. But yeah, Ruiz onto the inters as well. So, maybe not drying as quickly as it looks then.
Oh. Obviously, the track is still pretty greasy. Now then.
Giordano's held on the wet tyres. Yoshida as well. And Yoshida takes the lead.
Now then, it's going to be really interesting to see whether the guys on inters struggle a bit too much or... because obviously, don't forget, if you were right about the wet tyres wearing down to slicks, then we've got a move now from... Nope, that's just a back marker trying to not be a back marker.
Matson and Inman are in the pits for a long time.
Yeah, they were, weren't they?
They seem to be anyway. As they rejoin then in 8th and 9th places.
Yeah, Vasquez's day has just gone from bad to worse. He's down in 16th now.
Look at the difference between Yoshida and Kanga. Yoshida, Kanga, sorry, really not closing up. If anything, Yoshida looks to be extending the gap.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Could we see Yoshida take a shock victory here?
No, he's in the pits. No, he's not.
No, that's clearly not Yoshida.
Yeah, my bad. Now he's in the pits.
God damn it.
As Klaas hadn't pitted either.
Oh,
crikey. Okay. So Klaas in as well then. We've got all the action in the last sort of 5-6 laps here. As yeah, they have all indeed. Even Giordano then go switch on to the inter tyres.
You would think that at least some of the back markers would take a risk on the slick tyres.
Surprised Phoenix haven't.
Oh wait, hang on. I think it might be raining again.
Is it?
I don't know, I thought I saw a few specks on screen, but maybe not. So, Kanga back in the lead. Here's Vasquez.
Whoops.
Okay. Yeah, I can see how this is going. Yeah, there's the wall, buddy. Ooh.
That's how Vasquez lost his front wing then. At least he timed that beautifully in combination with coming into the pits for a different set of tyres.
Yeah, for sure.
Could have been worse.
Gotta say that I think Yoshida was doing a lot better on the wets because he's basically all but eliminated that 2.5 second gap that he had to Simon in front. So
yeah, certainly has. I wonder if Simon though may have been held up in traffic in the pits. And short lap here, there are cars all over the place. Is that Simon pitting?
No way. Go on. He's going on the
yes, it is. Adrian Simon is in the pits then with 4 laps to go. Okay, so this is what's he gonna do here?
This could be like
he's already ballsed up one call today.
He's got to be going on the softs.
No, it's another set of inters. I wonder if he had a puncture.
Oh, he must have done. Like I said, there was a lot of traffic about him, so as Matson goes through now to 7th place, that's gonna.
And Inman's gonna go through as well into 8th. That then is an absolute disaster for Adrian Simon. He made a bit of a cock up with a strategy call earlier, and now a moment of misfortune, and Simon, his race is absolutely unravelled, and one that he kind of looked set to win. He's now 9th and only going to pick up 2 points.
It's not good for him.
That could be massive in the championship.
Yeah, actually, that's a point, especially with his teammate picking and Powers and Klaas picking up a lot more points than him.
That puts Yoshida into 4th place and only a 2.5 off podiums. We have a yellow flag in the final sector. What is that all about? Was the first off the road? That's Felix Perez.
Oh,
that's class.
Goodness me! Now, that's put Giordano right on the back of Klaas. Oh
no, he hasn't, because Giordano's just bulked by Perez.
Oh, back markers. One thing I don't miss about
running. Is that Simon pitting again?
Surely not. No.
On the plus side, he's got 30 odd seconds back to Davenport now, so he's not going to lose any further time. We have a yellow flag in the middle sector. Adrian Simon pits again. Is this going to be the call for slicks?
Hoskins has taken Davenport for 10th place.
Well, so he has, as Davenport's just gone a lap down.
Back onto wet tyres, Bradley. I don't know what's happening anymore. I'm so confused. Inman then puts a lap on Finn Schneider. Nothing. No, that's Ruiz. Fuck.
Is it?
Yeah. Oh God, there's.
Oh, that's Halverson.
God.
It's all kicking off in these final few laps, isn't it? See, but Halverson waiting for the traffic to go.
God. No, he was waiting.
All right, he was waiting to drive into Inman. You know, one of the two.
Smooth, real smooth, bud. They must
Maybe
have let fly to get lapped anyway.
He waited quite a while and then obviously just got fed up and just thought it's only Inman.
So now then, why has Simon gone onto the wet tyres?
I don't know.
It's clear,
yeah.
right? Like,
I mean, he's still well ahead of Hoskins though, isn't he?
I bet you he pits again. I bet he pits again.
Is it raining? Is it raining again?
No, but I mean, he's pitted like twice in the last 2 laps, so.
I think it's spitting, but no more.
Oh, that's hot. What?
Yeah, that's. I don't know. It's a bizarre call. He is taking time out of the leaders. Yeah, look at that. Simon has just gained a second or so in a couple of corners.
He's lost it again.
Oh yeah.
No, he's gained it again. I don't know. Anyway. What have we got there?
He's definitely gaining time at the moment. But then that could just be because he's onto a fresh set. However, we are on to the last lap here in Austria, and Alar Kanga has a 13+ second lead. The Estonian looks fairly comfortable.
They do shape their race seats around their bottoms, so.
I don't mean that. We've also still got 24 cars running.
Yeah, your commentator's curse didn't work for once.
No, I know. And in a race where we've seen some rain and quite a few incidents, to be fair, I'm utterly stunned by that.
Yes.
Yeah, no. Simon is gaining masses of time now.
2 seconds. Oh yeah, a lap here is actually gaining 2 seconds. That's pretty substantial.
Exactly.
Probably going to 3 when it gets to the line. But anyway, let you take this away.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's going to be enough for Adrian Simon. The Frenchman's race has gone wrong at nearly every opportunity, and he's going to come home surely in 9th place. But his teammate, however, well, it's all fallen into his lap once again. Kanga put himself in a position with 4th on the grid. He was right there with his teammate early on. Alar Kanga, for the 2nd race in a row, wins in Formula Virtual. It's his 3rd career victory, and Kanga is the victor of the 2018 Austrian V-Prix. Enrique Ruiz is going to cross the line then for 2nd place. Let's not forget, that's only his 2nd podium this season. They've come in succession. Ruiz is 2nd, his best finish of the year. Powers completes the podium in 3rd, and it's going to be a career best finish for Yoshida in 4th place. Brilliant for the Japanese star. His previous best was 7th, so that is quite an improvement. Yoshida really putting in the performance when it counts. He's coming under some scrutiny from the team principal, but surely that will go a long way towards securing his seat. Klaas van Snelheid 5th ahead of Giordano and Matson. Inman 8th, and we're just waiting now for the luckless Adrian Simon to take 2 points for 9th. And the final position in the top 10 will go to Will Hoskins. But yeah, Kanga, again, there was a little bit of luck involved, but I mean, you rarely win without luck in this sport. And beautiful, 2 on the bounce now for the Estonian.
Oh, and he loses it on the way into the pit.
Yeah,
but,
I think he's just showboating.
Yeah, it could be. But either way, he's driven superbly this race. He drove superbly last race. And, well, today, your man, Alar Kanga, has won the V-Prix.
Really pulling himself into championship contention. So, for the 2nd race in a row then, the official classification shows Alar Kanga as the man on top of the podium. Enrique Ruiz is 2nd for his and his Franklin team's best result of the season, while Nathaniel Powers completes the podium. Ryota Yoshida was 4th with his career best ever result, and Adrian Simon, after those botched decisions, was down in 9th, picked up just 2 points. Kanga also scored for fastest lap, as we had 24 finishes from 24 starters. In the Drivers' Championship then, what does that mean? Well, we've only had one change this time round. It's John Matson passed his teammate James Vazquez for 8th, Up at the top of the championship then, Adrian Simon is now 14 points behind Powers. Klaas is only 3 further back, but the top 6, that includes Giordano, Ruiz and Alarcanga, are now within 40 points. That's less than 2 wins of the championship leader. It is closing up at the top of the championship. In the constructors then, it's closed up as well, but only marginally. Downton now have a 36 point advantage over DS Mafshaw. Franklin are 87 further behind. But that's all from our race here today in Spielberg. So from both me and Harry, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time for round 9 from Hockenheim, Germany.